Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, and I want to give you guys a heads up on a pretty major Marvel Spider-Man Remastered update on PC, adding some new features, adding some new content, adding some performance fixes, a lot of stuff, and I'll run down the post on the Steam community page because this is a pretty notable update, so let's go over it. Honestly, it could be the biggest update since the game has come out. Yeah, maybe, given one of the updates. Okay, so the official page notes, hey everyone, today we are releasing a patch for Marvel Spider-Man Remastered with a focus on performance improvements, several new features, and bug fixes. We identified a performance degradation issue that could occur on some hardware configurations when ray tracing is enabled. This was caused by allocation contention between ray tracing job threads that could result in stuttering after playing the game for a while. We have implemented changes to prevent this from happening. Our thanks goes out to the players that helped us identify the issue by providing logs and captures. Intel XeSS is now available in the display settings menu. This temporal upscaling technology can be used to improve performance and works with both Intel, AMD, and NVIDIA GPUs. Wouldn't both... doesn't both signify two? Okay, nonetheless, all of AMD, Intel, and NVIDIA GPUs. We have also updated AMD FSR to version 2.1.1, and we'll be adding NVIDIA DLSS 3 in a future patch soon. That's very nice to hear. We also made changes to the video memory budgets to allow the game to use more VRAM. This next feature is what I find really interesting. This update also adds the option to link your Steam and PlayStation Network accounts. Doing so in this game gives you access to the Resilient Suit and Concussive Blast gadget, and you'll be granted 2 skill points. You'll also receive the latest news, updates, and offers from PlayStation Studios games on PC or PlayStation platforms. Account linking is optional, and access to the unlocked items is only available while the accounts are linked. If you already unlock the items and have acquired the maximum number of skill points, you will not unlock any extras. Find that rather interesting. I believe this is the first game that is offering the ability to connect Steam and PlayStation Network accounts. I mean, I've played Horizon quite a bit on PC, and I don't remember that being a feature, nor do I remember that being a feature in God of War Days Gone. But, yeah, kind of cool little feature, kind of trying to marry the PlayStation and PC ecosystems even more, and I feel like this is gonna be a pretty prevalent thing where you link your accounts when we get to the era of the games as a service title, whatever the titles may be, whether it be a Horizon multiplayer game or XYZ multiplayer game. I think the connection of PlayStation Network accounts and Steam accounts is going to be something that is very prevalent, especially to offer cross-platform progression. I think that would be very, very effective in offering something for the people that have a PlayStation 5 and the people that have a PC as well, or just offer cross-platform progression just in case, you know, you want to swap platforms or anything like that. You don't want your progression to be tied towards one platform, and I'm sure they can figure that out. Furthermore, this patch contains changes to improve the visual quality of ray trace reflections and visual fixes for certain cinematics when viewed in 32:9 aspect ratio. This update also addresses a bug that could cause crashes when entering minigames on some hardware configurations. They have a full list of release notes, so check that out if you are interested. I'll leave a link to the official patch notes in the description box below. Spider-Man Remastered has been one of the best received PC titles, PlayStation on PC titles. And of course, I thought the game was fantastic when I initially played it on the PlayStation 4. The remastered version on PS5 was pretty good, and this PC version really was kind of... I don't think it's too far of a stretch to say that this is the pinnacle of PlayStation games on PC thus far. It just turned out really well from a feature standpoint, from a reception standpoint. I mean, it's got 27,000 Steam user reviews. 96% of those reviews are positive. Runs really well on the Steam Deck. It was one of the most played games on the Steam Deck in the month of September, so from that standpoint, it is doing really well. Is the $60 price tag a little bit high? Yeah, it's definitely a little bit high. Saying a little bit would probably put it pretty mildly, but you know, I saw Game Belay had it on sale for like $43 the other day. Green Man Gaming got it on sale for $49 and change, so paying $60 isn't absolutely essential. You can get it at a little bit of a discount, and ultimately a year from now, maybe, you know, 8 months from now, you'll be able to get the game at a sizable discount, a more sizable discount. Although it's been what, 9 months since God of War has come out? Yeah, around 9 months. And that game is still going for a premium price, but I think at this point, Sony titles still have that aura on PC where they can go for a high value and people will still buy, depending on the game. I don't think like Sackboy: A Big Adventure could get away with being $60 for like a year, but a Spider-Man, I can see it being pretty expensive for a while. I wish they would have bundled in Spider-Man and Miles Morales or offered something like that. Hey, spend $70 and get both of them, even if they wanted to do $80, whatever. I just say 70 because Spider-Man Ultimate Edition on PS5 was $70. That included a Spider-Man remaster as well as Miles Morales. Guess they realized that right now the novelty of PlayStation games on PC is still there, where they probably think they can get away with whatever price point. And in the case of Spider-Man, God of War, Horizon, those are like pillar PlayStation titles where, you know, they are top tier games and people are going to pay a premium for it. In the case of Horizon, it was unfortunate that, you know, their first foray into PC, the port didn't turn out too well, but since then it's been remedied quite a bit, and I beat the entirety of Horizon on PC and I had a great experience with it, so yeah, your mileage may vary on that one, but Horizon is fully playable on the deck as well. Days Gone, I believe, is fully playable. God of War is one of the premier games on the deck, so that's really cool to see, and Spider-Man is also a haven for some wild mods, to say the least. There's a first-person mode mod. I believe that's in development. There was the Kermit the Frog mod that just took the gaming world by storm, seemingly, but overall, the game has seen very solid reception, and after, you know, how well this game performed, hopefully Spider-Man 2, not as lengthy of a turnaround period as the original Spider-Man. I get that, you know, probably 4 years ago, they didn't have it in their head that Spider-Man would even make it out to PC. Remember that Insomniac Games tweet where Insomniac tweeted out, hey, we have no plans on ever bringing this game to PC, it's gonna be a PlayStation exclusive forever, and then they got memed on when the game was announced for PC, but you know, they don't make those decisions on what platforms the game is gonna show up on. I'm sure every developer, especially the in-house development studios at Sony, they don't care about what platform the game is on. Truly, they are working on their game, they're working on it on a PC, and they want their game to turn out the best possible way they can, and they want the most amount of people to play it as possible. I'm sure if you talk to the Days Gone developers, they would have wanted the game on PC from the get-go, because that was a game that unfortunately didn't do all too well from a performance standpoint on the PlayStation 4, and if you remember, that was one of the main critiques of the game on PlayStation 4. Imagine we got that PC version day and day with the PlayStation 4 version. What would have happened then was people would have been like, oh, the PS4 version's garbage, but garbage is way too big of a stretch. I take that back. The PS4 version isn't that great, but the PC version, oh my god, it's awesome. Play it on PC, etc., etc. It would have cultivated this more positive reception towards it. So I'm sure from a development studio standpoint, they would want the shackles completely off. Obviously, on the PS5, the shackles are somewhat off, because if they're developing on the PS5, they can do a lot more, but ultimately, you know, as we get deeper into the generation, you know how the cycle of life goes with consoles and PC. So, yeah, enough rambling. Spider-Man Remastered, if you haven't checked it out, I would highly recommend it. It's a great game. You get the DLC and all that good stuff. If you want to wait on a sale for it, I can definitely understand. It's a 4-year-old game at the end of the day, but it looks fantastic still, and the game is solid. And to do all the content in the game, you're going to get a solid 25 to 30 hours of gameplay. Then, you know, throw in the DLC as well. It's a solid experience, all things together. But that's going to do it for me. Again, patch notes in the description box below if you want to go through them yourselves. But that is going to wrap it up. If you guys have a request for a future video, you can leave that in the comments as well, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that button, so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.